Hi everyone, today we're going to learn how to draw a realistic pumpkin. Just like we said in the past, when you want to draw from observation, the best thing you can do is get that object and set it in front of you. I have a pumpkin today. It's a small little guy, but he's here. And obviously, if you don't have a pumpkin in front of you, the best thing you can do is go to Google, get some images, and get photographs of pumpkins. You don't want anybody else's drawings. Now, as you can see, pumpkins come in all different shapes and sizes, colors, and I will demonstrate just how to do the regular old pumpkin. But obviously, you should try to make your pumpkin look exactly like the one that is in front of you. So first you have to decide, what point of view am I going to look at it? Am I looking at the pumpkin from aerial view, side view, even the bottom view? Is it on its side? Is it on its bottom? So you have to pick that view. I'm going to draw the pumpkin as if I'm looking at it straight on, almost eye level. So when I do the pumpkin, first thing I want to get is the basic outline shape. So you also have to decide how to hold the paper. My pumpkin is really tall and vertical. Hold your paper vertically. If it's more of a short and fat type of pumpkin, then obviously you're going to hold it horizontally, or on the computer it's called landscape. So I'm going to start by drawing the outline of the pumpkin first. You should always draw lightly so that in case you make a mistake, you can erase. Most kids just really want to draw a circle first. But as you can see with this pumpkin, it's not really a perfect circle. It has some imperfections, and that's okay. Once I get that basic shape, next I want to draw the stem. But where is the stem? Lots of kids want to put it up here and make just a rectangle. But if I'm really looking at this pumpkin, first of all, it's not a rectangle. It's almost like a star shape in a way. And it's sort of near the top, but I have a lot of skin of the pumpkin in front, but I do see some skin in the back of the pumpkin. So my stem is also a little bit to the left, not perfectly in the middle. So I'm going to draw that stem here and try to draw what I see. Almost looks like a tree stump in a way. And then it has the top part, kind of has this squiggle kind of line, and there it is. Now I can draw the lines that are inside the stem, like the texture of it. You could even see some shapes here, like these deep rectangular grooves, right? And there it is. I could draw some little designs inside where I see those little ridges. Now I'm ready for the lines of the pumpkin. This pumpkin's lines are visible, but they're not that deep. Sometimes when you look at a different kind of pumpkin, especially like one of these gourd pumpkins, the lines are really deep. So it just depends on what you have. The lines usually come out from the star points of the stem. So I'm going to start with this one right here on the left. And when I draw it, it's not a straight line. It actually curves down a little bit. When you draw a curved line, it actually makes the pumpkin look 3D, rounded, almost as if you could reach in and grab it. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm drawing the pumpkin lines, and I'm going to draw the ones in the front. And when I start to move to the right, the lines go in the other direction. So they kind of meet up, really, at some point. And as I'm going around the pumpkin, I'm seeing that the lines are getting closer and closer in some areas. Not in all, but in some. Then I go towards the back. And then I come around the bend here. And again, they start to curve in the other direction. Now my pumpkin starts to look pretty real. Now I could come to the bottom, and I could do these slight differentiations where you kind of see that little bit of a bump here. So after I do that, then I can go back in with my pencil eraser and just erase where I need to erase. Now when I do that, my pumpkin looks pretty realistic there. This is what I usually get for pumpkins from kids. Circle, stem, and some straight lines. So now you can see the difference between realistic getting those curved lines in, getting them in the right direction to make it look realistic. Have fun drawing your pumpkins.